I have a guilty pleasure, a game unlike any other game. It's called EverQuest. It is absolutely ridiculous. Look it out, check it out. Running from Cake, level 1 bard. But actually, I'm going to be playing this one. Name is 2020. I like the name because you have an eye patch. So I'm thinking the last name. When you hit level 20, you can make a last name. So last name Vision. So we'll have an eye patch. 2020 Vision. Check it out. Take in that music. So you're asking, Cake, what the heck are you doing playing some crazy game from 1999? Well, one thing it does is it ticks off a lot of my boxes, which is it's not graphic intensive. It's also free. So that's kind of all the stuff I like. So check it out. If you want to play, check out the description. There is a link to a install guide. It takes a little bit of you gotta download stuff, you have to install stuff. This is an emulator. So EverQuest was basically the predecessor to World of Warcraft. It was one of the first like major MMORPGs. And it was kind of optimized to work like AOL online times, like, 56K modem or whatever. So it kind of works for me on my crappy satellite internet. So it's because like I can't really play online multiplayer games at all. So it's kind of nice for me. I get to do a little bit of interaction with other people. I enjoy it. Like this person right here, that's a person. So if you do want to get into this, we can play together. That's why I have a level 1 guy. And I also made this person a druid. So if I get a little bit ahead of y'all, it's cool because druids can buff and heal and help like new players level up quicker. It's called EverQuest, but you really don't do any much questing. It really should just be called Grind Quest, as we will see soon enough. So what I recommend doing actually is hitting Alt plus O and going into your display here and going load UI skin. And I like this one called Duxa. There we go. Things are a little easier to see and you can kind of move your stuff around. This one, I don't know, maybe I'll just move it over here for now, but you got your spells. And what I like is that you can see the actual percentages of your health and stuff. You can see your actual health. I have 24 health. So I recommend kind of customizing your layout. And you got your chat boxes here. This is your target. So if I press F1, I target myself. The mouse wheel to scroll out and in. And then F9 is to change the camera view. I actually bind it to R. So it's just really easy for me to hit R and like pop out different camera. You can look around. I think for folks who don't mind crappy graphics and like enjoy Minecraft and stuff, you can enjoy this as well. I'm going to pause and kind of fix up my UI a little bit here. The hardest thing about this UI is the spell list here. There's this particular spot you got to click on it in order to open up the drag mechanic. It's like, I know it's like right around here. Come on, I'm just like clicking and trying to grab it. It's worth it once you get it in place. There it is. So where do I want it? I kind of like it around over here, close to my health here. I'm going to end up having to move that later, but it's okay. So here we go. This is our target. The way I kind of like it set up is I got like my health here, and then I've got my target, and then I'll have like my cast bar around here. And this is my group, so I can see my group's health, and these are like bags and stuff. And these are like, you can set like hotkeys and macros and stuff like that over here. And right here, druids eventually can charm animals, so you can have like a pet animal, but that won't be for a few levels. So that for quite a while actually. So that'll just kind of hang out over here. So if we look at our inventory, you can hit I, open up your inventory. This is all of our equipment. And we have some milk. We've got some bread cakes, and we've got a tattered notes. I think right quick. Life. Its heart lies deep in the woods and forest of Norath. The heart of jagged pine must be preserved, or else all life shall wither and rot. Join the jagged pine tree folk, not to save yourself, but to save the life of Norath. Take this note to Tay and Sara, the master of the woods. She will guide you on your new journey. So hey, what do you know? There's actually a quest. So why is this game my guilty pleasure? Well, because fans of my channel often tell me, hey Cake, you gotta play a more mainstream game. Something to help grow your channel. And here I do. I go and do the exact opposite, but I play an even more obscure game than Shattered Pixel Dungeon. But, the heart has mysterious ways, right? Oh, this is our buff window here. I kind of want to move this as well. Same problem where it's kind of hard to grab. There we go. Kind of like our buffs over here. Okay, so look, it's Tay Anara from the quest, right? That's your name. You might notice a bit of delay for me. That's because my internet is crapola. Yeah, so if we have them targeted here and you see this popped up in our target window, also the 1999 gratuitous female models exist on like everything. It's kind of crazy. So we hit H for hail and said, "Hail, Tayanara." And Tayanara says, "Welcome, friend. Hope your stay in Surefall Glade will ease your mind and soothe your soul. While you are here, we ask you to abide by the laws of the Jagged Pine." So you see how that's in brackets? So we'd say like, what laws of the Jagged Pine? We ask that you do not start campfires on our land, do not litter our land with any items, do not chop down our pines or tread upon any foliage. Please do not take more than a belly full of fish, do not harm any other wildlife, and stay clear of the great bear. See how that's also in brackets? So we'll go, I don't know, who? Okay, so like, what about the great bear? But you don't really have to, you can just say the great bear. I think that's all it's really checking. There we go. The great bear I speak of is Mammoth. He has lived among us for over a century. Tunera has truly blessed us with his presence. As long as the mammoth lives, so too does Surefall Glade. We are currently worried. Corin has reported that there is something wrong with the mammoth, so we just type wrong with mammoth. Mammoth is not eating. We believe something is lodged in his throat. We require a young druid, that's me, to fetch a special potion. So we could say, we probably want to say like, I will fetch a special potion. Oh, look, they gave us something. So that just appeared on our cursor here. So Tayanar says, "Go to the gnome city of Akanan on the continent of Fador. With their great zoo, you will find a gnome named Kimball Nogflop. Give him this flask of nitrates and he shall hand you a special potion, which will force Mammoth to cough up whatever may be stuck inside his throat. Be sure to show me what you find inside his throat upon your return." Okay, cool. Well, hey, we actually got a quest. The reason we don't really do quests is because the city of Akanon is super duper far away. It's like a whole nother continent. It would take us hours to go back and do that. And what we get in return would be like a little bit of experience. It's definitely not worth the time, but it's definitely worth it if you're like looking for some fun. So I just equipped this candle, but you can't even like really see it, but you can see like it got a little bit lighter. Anyways, this is our guild master, I believe. So if we right click on her, this training window comes up. And these are all of our skills. They're all 0, of course. Channeling is unlocked at level 4. Our big one that we really need is meditate at level 8. We want to put, I think, one point in sense heading to get it leveling up. There's a little trick with sense heading that I will show here real quick. So we'll go in our actions over here and we go into these here and we set sense heading here to 1. We kind of click it and hold and we'll drop it in our action bar down here. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is number 9. Alt O, open up options, go into keyboard, go into macros, go to hot button number 9. And we want to set it to like some WASD. I like W and D, but AS are fine as well. So basically when you're moving, notice how it automatically clicked on it. So usually you have to sit there and manually click it, but this way it's set to like, just as you're running around, it'll always be clicking on it and it'll level up. Notice here this compass over here, it's pretty sweet. As sense heading levels up, the compass becomes more accurate. Like right now it's just kind of willy-nilly going all over, but yeah, you have to be like level 30 or 40 before you can finally max sense heading. Anyways, we need to give you this note, so we'll pick it up and we'll just kind of hover over and just click, left click, and this little give thing pops up. So we hit give and bam. Tayanar says, "Well met, friend of the forest. You will find power and enlightenment amidst these woods. Here, wear this tunic and represent the Jagged Pine with pride. Geralt Wood One will help you train and teach you the duties of Jagged Pine tree folk. The forest being the soul and heart of Norath depend on you and your actions from this day forth." So we got a little tunic. Hit Alt and click on it, and we see its stats here. It is lore, which means you can only have one of them. It has 2 AC and it weighs 0.7 pounds, point stone. So check us out. We are a human. We have an eye patch. So our name is going to be 2020 Vision. And I got ourselves a nice beard. So let's put this on. and it has absolutely no graphic. Beautiful. We also have a club, which does 4 damage and has a delay of 30. So let's put on our club here. Okay, good. Now we've got a club. And this is the flask of nitrates for the quest. And what we have here are some spells. So hit our spell book here. And first you have to scribe the spell to your spell book. And when you have 0 meditate skill and 0 skill at all, it takes forever. Like, check it out. So you pick it up and click on your book. Look at this. That was 1/5, so we're 20% done. Isn't that just a pain? So I'll pause and save you all the trouble. Actually, maybe I'll talk a little bit more. So if you decide to play, just go ahead and make a level 1 character, and in the Discord, let me know the name. But I think the fun part about EverQuest is that since it's an MMO, we can play together. So we can be in a group and we basically just walk around and we'll smack bats and we'll just slowly level up, because as you kill things you get experience, and that is really the whole game. It's just a complete grind fest. And as far as mechanics go, there are not much. You turn on auto attack and you sit there and smack, or if you're a spellcaster you sit there and you cast your spells. So you run out of mana, your blue bar here, and then you have to actually sit and meditate and regain it all, which takes like, I don't know, 5 minutes sometimes. It's really good if you're studying or have some homework or have some other stuff to do. And also if you get in a group, it can be a little more fun because it'll be a little more interactive. If you do decide to play, I would recommend a magician or a necromancer. Those are the stronger classes. I wouldn't go like a melee class like rogue or warrior. They take a lot of gear, and if you are just starting out, you don't have any gear or or money to buy gear and stuff, so they're not quite as fun. Druid's really good because you can eventually teleport around and you can heal and buff, so it's really good to raise up other characters. So we get a skin like wood, which is a buff. So now check it out. We have to go from our spell book and we now have to memorize it, like preparing, and look how long this takes. Even longer. Oh my god, it's crazy. But yeah, so check out the description, try to install it and mess around with it, see if you like it. Why do people like it? Well, I think it comes down to just the fundamental, pure addictive nature of leveling up and skilling up and gearing a character. Like, it's just fun to get new equipment. It's fun to get new spells and get stronger. Like, I think at like level 4, level 5, you get a whole bunch of new spells. And, you kind of look forward to like, oh, at level 19, I can start to teleport. Or like at level 39, I can turn myself into a dog and run super fast, and you kind of look forward to that. Also, what this game has that others don't is it's very immersive. When you die, it's forgiving up until like level 11. I think at level 10, when you die, you just pop back with all your items and stuff. But after like level 11, your body, your corpse with all of its gear and all your money and everything just ends up wherever you die. So if, let's say we took a boat to another continent and let's say we had like a bunch of really nice items that we were working really hard in getting, and we died, well, our body stays over there and we'll like pop up like back here, for example. We'll have to go all the way back and get it, which makes this game really community based, because you actually like really need each other's help, especially if you die. Okay, so see my cast bar? I'm trying to like move it to where I want it while it's still up there. So I click on this and it's kind of drag. I kind of like it right above my target. So I can see my target, I can see my cast bar, and it's not quite centered on my guy. I could actually probably slide everything over to the right a little bit, but whatever. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. I'm going to just, I think I'm going to go outside and smack a bat real quick just to show you actually kind of how bad it is. We're just gonna, okay, so we don't have like any damaging spells, right? We have this little skin like wood, which kind of buffs us up, and we have minor healing. Interesting note is that a buff that increases your hit points also heals you by those hit points. So if we like alt click it, we can see this costs 10 and this also costs 10. This 3 seconds to cast, so this takes 1 second to cast. So sometimes it's actually more efficient just to use the buff. Sometimes it costs less mana or casts faster. In this case, it looks like the healing is a faster cast. So this is what we call a zone line. the game isn't seamless. It has different zones or like, you know, sections. So right now we're in, if we go in this little chat box and we type a backslash and enter, it says we're in the Surefall Glade and there are 3 players. There's a level 8 druid. These are real people, by the way. Jaxal, level 50 ranger named Kuro, who's in the guild Interventions. I think maybe we'll make a guild. We'll call it Cake or something. Running from Cake or just Cake. I think Cake would look cool. Bunch of names with like hashtag Cake or whatever brackets. So we're about to hit a zone line and we're going to load into the next area. I really recommend using the website. It's called P99 Wiki, I think. It has a bunch of, it's a really good wiki, a whole bunch of information, bunch of maps, very well organized. Ooh, music. Yeah, I'm going to turn it up a bit. What is this music? Go. Gotta love MIDI music. So now we just entered the, notice how to load it. Now we entered the Kinos Hills. Quinos, however you pronounce it. Backslash. Oh, there's 10 people in here. Cool. It's a pretty big area. Yeah, jamming. The cool thing about the zones is if an enemy is killing you and you run into that loading zone, you will escape. They can't follow you through the zone. So that's why people often like kind of hang out by the zones or by the guards. So you see here, something we can fight is a fire beetle. When we press C on it or right click it, that's called conning, and it's yellow. Yellow means it's higher level than me, and if you see, it looks like quite a gamble. That means I probably don't want to fight it. It'll probably kill me. Ooh, someone is killing this guy, and this here is a bronze scimitar, and I know that sells for a decent amount of money. Look at that. I can loot it. Bam, I got it. I wonder if I can equip it. So classes that can equip it are Warrior, Paladin, Ranger, Shadow Knight, Druids. Look at that, 532. That's better than 430. Let's equip it. Nice. I scored. So that person, that was just a corpse I looted. I know because I've played this game a bunch in the past, is they spawn right here, which means they pop up. And it's like every like 10 minutes or so. So when you kill them, they come back 10 minutes later. So somebody is killing these guys. And I was able to loot the scimitar off them, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, check it out. We've got a gray wolf. I'm looking for something. Oh, amiably. That's right, wolves like druids. So notice how the fire beetle was dubious? That's like how it feels towards me. Dubious is not KOS, killed on sight. But eventually below dubious, you get like threateningly, which means they'll attack you. The guards here are indifferent to me. And the large bat is dubious. But Grey Wolf is amiably, that means it likes me. Oh, there he is, Baobab Miller. Indifferent. So I'm looking for something that's not yellow. I'm looking for something that is a even con, which is it's like gray or black depending on how your eyes pick it up. Ooh, that's Baobab's sister, Chandra. They both hang out by that fire. And she also has bronze daggers. No one's looting them. That's some bronze short sword. So 427, so if you wanted to divide 5 by 32 and divide 4 by 27, whichever is the higher number, it's going to be the one that does more damage. Let's see. Yeah, so 5 divided by 32 is 0.15-ish, and 4 divided by 27 is 0.14-ish. So, well, I can't even use this, it doesn't have druid on it. So the scimitar actually does a little bit more damage. Well, here we go, here we go. This looks like what we want. If we look at this decaying skeleton, so you can click on it to target it. You can also hit tab to target the door. So look at how it's this color, it's white. So that means it is level 1. I'm also level 1, so this is what we want to fight. And when we turn on auto attack, you hit Q to turn on auto attack. This crazy music turns on. It's really loud. Hit Alt O, general, music volume down. Too loud. So first person view. All we're doing is auto attacking, and all it is showing up in the chat log here. So look, and then we just look at the camera and just us auto attacking and swinging. It's not interactive at all. You just walk up to me, turn auto attack. So it's pretty boring. We got 11%, so I got to do it like 10 times to get to level 2. And like it makes, I know, like I'm trying to encourage people to play by saying how much this game sucks. But there's something really, look, I'm dying. Oh no, run away. Look, oh no. So a trick for running away is to hold W and, you know, A or D at the same time, and right click, and you start to strafe. So look, I'm running straight, but now look, I'm strafing. Strafing is actually a little bit faster than just running straight, and you can outrun enemies that way. And what I'm doing with this guy is I'm running to the guards, because the guards are going to save me. Save me, guards. Kill it. please. Kill it. There you go. So they killed it for me. Now I have to regain my health. I could also try casting the spell on myself. I think it'll heal me. Let's see how I'm fizzling. It's because I have very bad skill. No, okay, it did not heal me, so I do need the actual healing. Okay. It's kind of like D&D in a way where you got all the different like skills and you actually have to like, you know, use them to level up. Like, have you played some of the like Morrowind or Elder Scrolls games where to like level up athletics, you have to actually jump, like hit spacebar a bunch. So if we alt click on it, you can see this is abjuration skill. And this one here is alteration skill. And if we were to go like hit I to open our inventory and we go to skills, we can see that our skills are awful, 0. So that's why you fizzle. Fizzle is basically like a miscast. And it costs you mana every time you fizzle, like a percentage of the total spell cost. So this can be pretty annoying. I made a character named Fizzle out of mana, which basically means like you kind of can mess up and fizzle so many times that you run out of mana and you don't even like get the spell to work. So I'm actually going to turn the music off now. I think we've achieved what we want to achieve with the music. That was fun while it lasted, but now it's just kind of too much. Actually, let's just, here we go. Put it at 20%. So that skeleton, I want a rematch. No, it got killed by the guards. Okay. So we hit C on the corpse and it says there's 6 minutes left on it. So if we try to right click it, it's going to say you may not loot this because the person who killed it has the rights to loot it. But if they let it sit for too long, then it opens up to the public. So if there's 3 minutes left on it, that means we can loot it and we can get that juicy items. Okay, so this bat is dubious and it's also white, which means it's level 1. So we can try and kill it. Let's go walk up to it. Turn on auto attack. Oh, we hit it. We hit it for 5. It hit us for 1. We missed. It hit us for 2. Oh, we hit it for 7. Oh yeah, we're winning this one. We're going to get it. Hey, we got it. So we can loot it by right clicking it. It has nothing on it. Fantastic. So I wonder, I don't think I have faction with the wolves. So like, I'm pretty sure I can kill them and they'll still like me. Look at the snake. I think snakes are pretty weak. We can kill a snake. Walk up to it. Turn on auto attack. For me, it's just hitting Q. You can also like go into here, I think, and click it on there. Yeah. Okay, snake. Listen to that music. Oh no, it's running away. I hate when things run away because look, it's like your target is too far away. You cannot see your target. And then it regains health and turns around and fights me again. So I don't even loot things because it takes me too long on my slow internet. Like for other people, it's just instant. But for me, it's like, you know, a little split second between everything. So I'll just skip it. Okay. 4 hit me for 4. 3, I hit it for 8. Oh no, it's running away. No, I should fight things that don't run, but beggars can't be choosers. So now like I'm trying to get in the right position and have my auto attack go off and it just never works. And then it'll get stuck in the mountain or like climb up a tree. Okay. So our goal here is just to get to level 2. Now there are tricks if you have a bunch of money or a friend with a bunch of money where you can kind of power level yourself by turning in, like these gnolls have like fangs and you can like turn them in. I'm going to try and heal myself first. Oh, that's really fast. 1 second. Okay, gnoll pup. Let's go. A gnoll pup says, yep. In the way of my father, I claim your blood for the glory of Blackburrow. Wolf! Alright, we'll get you. We'll get you, wolf. Gnoll pup. And, oh, you know what we should do is go to the Druid Guild. And once we have a little bit of money, like these guys drop some money. Yeah, 3 copper and some water. I think we actually have some damage spells. You might not know if you just never played, but you can go to, there's other spells available at level 1. So check out these guys. If I attack one of them, they're all going to come after me at once. I'm going to die for sure. And look, so scowls, a null watcher scowls at you ready to attack. That means you are KOS, kill on sight. If you get too close to them, they're just going to attack you. You want to stay away from them. There's another player running around. And so we'll type / who or W, Jaxel. That is a level 8 druid. Nice. That person's having a good time. Leveling up. Check out this bat. So we are 51% till level 2. Okay. Here we go, bat. I'm gonna fight you. Turn on my auto attack. And slash. And we missed. Okay, go. So when I'm fighting, what I like to do is go out to this third person view so I can move the camera around. I can like look behind me just in case like one of those gnolls are coming after me. I don't want to get snuck up on and, you know, killed by somebody. So come on, snake. Finding this scimitar was actually a nice boon for us. I'm really happy that someone left that corpse available. Speaking of, I wonder if, has it been, there it is. There's 2 minutes left on it. That means we can loot it. If that's a bronze dagger, that's like worth another couple plat. By plat, I mean platinum. Here we go. Oh, bronze short sword. Nice. So if you look, we've got platinum, gold, silver, and copper. Platinum's obviously the most, so like 10 golds, 1 platinum, 10 silvers, 1 gold, etc. So we can actually sell these weapons for a few plat and buy some spells, which I think we have like a damage spell, which will be really nice. And I think that would probably be next episode. Ooh, bone chips. You can also collect bone chips and turn them in for a quest, which will give you some decent experience. I have in the past got a character up to like level 15 or so in a matter of hours just by buying quest items and then giving them to the lower level character and having that character turn them in. The problem with that is you don't gain any skills because you're not fighting. So like you end up being, you know, level 15 with 1 point in offense or something. Okay, these skeletons can be nasty, so I gotta be careful here. Will just one come? If one comes, I'll be okay. If they assist each other, I'll be in trouble. Look, it's just one. Okay, great. I think I prefer to fight these because they don't run away. So I can just stand here and fight. And they should be pretty weak, assuming I can hit them. If they have weapons, they hit a lot harder, so that's something to watch out for. Come on, just gotta hit. And I think they also have a little bit of money on them too. Come on, skeleton. I need more. I just gotta hit it. Just gotta hit it. I missed. I missed. Okay, I hit it. Nice. And let's go ahead and heal ourselves while we're out of combat. And look, fizzle, fizzle. Look how much mana we're losing every time it fizzles. Hey, alteration skill 1. Okay, here's another one. Try and fight this one. And we're close to level 2 here. So, oh no, 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 no. So that one came up to help. So same thing. I'm holding, right now I'm holding W and A and right click. And that's making me strafe. So I'm running faster than them. Whoa, crap. Okay, so I've got enough distance. You can see they're chasing me, but they're going to catch up. Yeah, they hit me. So I got to keep my strafe going. Which works in this view, but it doesn't work in like the other 360 rotation views. So I'm running to the guards. Save me, guards. If the guards weren't here, I could run to the zone line and load into the next area, the Surefall Glade. And they wouldn't follow me through there. So I'm going to see, yeah, that featured one I did not see. I think this was probably Khan's Red too. Yeah, it does. That's a tough one. Sit here and try to heal myself. Then I'll just sit down, hit F to sit down because you regain faster when you're sitting. There's one. I'd like to fight that one, but I think I would probably die. So here we go. This is the true EverQuest experience. Sitting here and healing up, which just gets worse and worse the higher level you get. Eventually, you're seriously like, you just go AFK and you come back in 10 minutes, I swear. Especially as a druid, because you can kill 4 things at once when you get higher. It's called quadding. Basically, you have a spell that snares them all, which makes them run really slow. And they sit there and chase you, and then you have like these thunderbolt spells, which will like hit all 4 at the same time. But it takes all of your mana every time you do it, and then you literally have to just like sit down for 10 minutes and come back later. Okay, got that one. Loot some bone chips. And I think we just need one more. Fire beetle is yellow. That means it'll probably kill me. So it's interesting. I haven't seen whoever is killing these. I have no idea where they are. I haven't seen them, but I keep seeing their corpses. There's Baobab's corpse. Oh, this one's about to disappear because there's 1 minute left on it. I wonder if the scimitar is on it. If it is, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, it is. That is so awesome. So we don't have inventory space actually, so what we should do is go ahead and drink this water. By right clicking on it, make some inventory space. Bam. Nice. So I'm going to level up to 2, and then I'm going to go back and sell these things and see if I can find any more spells. So who is killing these? So let's type slash, see who's in the zone. Probably the 42 necromancer. That's probably the person strong enough to kill these. And they're a dark elf, which means they don't mind. Means these half elves and already hate them. The people, these guards would want to kill them, so they don't mind just sitting there killing them. I'm surprised they're not killing the guards though. Or looting. I don't think they get experience at 42. Come on, skeleton. I don't have very much health. Uh-oh. Let's hope this works out. I might have to heal myself. So if I get below 40, let's say, I'll try and heal myself. 40%. Come on, skeleton, die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's called social? Are they gonna help each other? No, they're not gonna help. Okay. So I'm gonna hit. Oh no, okay. I really just have to hit it one more time. Come on, hit it. You might see what happens when I die. Okay, so hit F1, target myself, and start casting my heal. It brought me up to 31%, not bad, but doing this while you're in combat's not really good, because you sit there and get hit while you're trying to heal. Come on, die. Alright, one more hit. Okay, oh. You hear that noise? That's called the ding. It's a famous EverQuest ding. It became basically synonymous with the Pavlovian response. So when people level up, they go ding, and you get like a little bit of an endorphin rush, a bit of a, you know, exactly Pavlovian response to when you hear that. And it's kind of what people contributed to making this game so addictive. It's kind of funny. It's a famous thing, the ding sound. So another bronze short sword. Let's go ahead and replace it with this club. And we'll just destroy the club. So what we can do actually is buy some bags. So I'm going to run in here. I would like pause it and jump cut, but I just want to show kind of how long everything takes. Because that is part of the immersion though, is there is no map. There's no overworld map. You actually learn areas, the zones, and it can get really fun later on with dungeons as you like playing with some friends and you're exploring a new dungeon and you're like, you know, seeing what's in these corners and some random stuff starts to attack you and you try to survive. Which either goes good or you all die. It's called wiping. And then your corpse recovery or your CR can end up taking hours, which quickly becomes not fun. So you're kind of teetering on this, like, that's part of the excitement because the stakes are really high. If you die, you're going to get your corpse back eventually, but it's going to cost you a lot of time and it's going to cost you, it might cost you money. You might have to pay for someone to summon your corpse. And that all adds up, especially if like if you're playing progression focused. So by progression focused, I mean, you're trying to level up as fast as you can and be efficient with your time. If you're just messing around having fun, that's a lot different. It's actually a lot more fun that way. But nowadays, you know, we're all a bunch of power gamers and we want to, you know, level up as fast as we can in the shortest amount of time. So when you die and have to like spend resources, it can get kind of frustrating. So actually, I don't actually know this area, I know where I'm going. So I'm just going to look for a merchant and sell this stuff. Right now, I would probably load up the wiki and I'd look for a vendor that sells bags. You're not a member of the ranger class, be gone. Okay. I want a merchant here, please. So I'm right clicking on them to see if they will open up the merchant window. Not a member of the ranger class, be gone. Okay, so here's a merchant. So you see they have wares. You can buy all this stuff. So 16 platinum for the Ashen Bow staff. What a ripoff. I can't afford that. But what I can do is, what's this? 5 gold for the words of dimension. I can sell this bronze scimitar and they're going to give me 2 plat. That's huge for a level 1 character. Usually you're selling bone chips for like 1 silver each, or you're selling them to players. 2 gold, only 2 gold for the bronze short sword. That's unfortunate. I thought that was worth some plat too. Only the scimitar is worth anything. Oh well. You know what though? That's enough for us to buy a couple bags, which will increase our inventory by 8 each one. So you put a whole bag in plus 8. And we can also buy some spells. Look at these spells here. So glimpse, endure fire. These are ranger and druid spells. So what I'm looking for is flame lick, right? Level 1 druid. Okay. And it costs us 1 gold. So let's buy that. What else you got? Little animal. Nah. Burst of fire. Oh, level 5. Okay, so we're already past level 1. Ooh. Snare's level 1. Okay, great. Let's get snare. Snare is an amazing spell because it makes enemies run slow, and while they're running slow, you can run fast away from them, and it is the basics, the essential component to kiting, which is actually an acronym for killing in transit, which means as you're in transit, like running away, and you're killing them. So you slow them with the snare, and then you run fast, and then you cast a spell, like you nuke them down, and then you run away some more, and then you cast a spell and nuke them down. Really fun to do. Also, if you have a necromancer, you can snare things and then fear them, which makes them run away from you, and then you kill them as they're running away, which is called fear kiting, which is also very fun. So I didn't find a backpack, unfortunately, but I did find some spells. And I think what I'm actually going to do is like, I kind of want to put some skills in here, right? Just like make it easier. We only have 9. You get a couple skills every time you level up. So maybe I'll wait. So what we should do is we should scribe the spell Flame Lick, and then we should blast something with it, and then we'll call it a day. So to save you a little headache that I will have to go through, I'm just go ahead and pause while we do this annoying scribing and meditating and run out there and zone. And once I get to a skeleton, I'm going to Flame Lick it, and then we'll call it a day for EverQuest. See you in a moment. Oh, check it out. I found the guy that sells backpacks. So when we go for a backpack, it costs 6 gold. I'm just going to buy one for now. Oh, a ton of gold. And check it out. So if you go in inventory, you can right click it, and there you go. So it's another 8 pieces of inventory. So like stuff can go in here instead. Now we can get a bunch of stuff, make it more efficient. Okay, we're back. Also, it's nighttime, and humans have very bad night vision. They don't have night vision, so it's gonna get pretty dark. Anyways, there's a bat. Hey, look, it's blue. That means it's a lower level than me. Like the snake is blue now. You can barely see it, but so I'm level 2 and it's level 1. So instead of being white, it's blue, which means it should be easier to kill. So I'm gonna cast this Flame Lick spell, and I'm missing a component, the Fire Beetle Eye, so I can't even cast it. Okay, GG. Well, that's EverQuest for you. If you end up making a character, jump in the Discord and let me know your name, and we could play together sometime. It could be fun. We could get a whole gang of us going. If not, no worries. It's not everyone's cup of tea. And anyways, I'll be back with some more Shattered Pixel Dungeon content soon as well. Rat Punchers, punch on. EverQuest grinders, grind on. Cheers.